Hello, today we're going to do another how to build from scratch video, and today is going to be a little bit different because today you're getting a 2-for-1 video. I'm going to show you how to build one of these things right here, and we're going to show you how to build a smaller counterpart, the one that I prefer more, this one right here. So this right here is kind of just like a general purpose machine that's going to cycle through different like furnaces and composters and stuff like that, and all your stuff that you're putting in there is going to come out right here. All your cobblestones, all your foods, and anything else that you're going to be putting into it is going to go right here. Your spot for your coal, got a spot for your coal, you know, like right here, and it's all automatic. It's a pretty fun little thing to do. It's pretty pleasing to watch, but I do prefer, like I said, this smaller one here, because it is the same power as this one. It's not as complex as it, and the only difference is you just have to break these off whenever, you know, if you want to change one. Like, you can keep your smokers and your blast furnaces and whatever you want in the bottom of here, so whenever you're wanting to use it, you can just pull it out, break these. Whenever you break them, they're going to get sucked down by the hopper, and they're just going to get placed right in there. So that's why I prefer that, but we're going to get things kicked off with this one right here. So we'll just go ahead and mirror it. So we're going to go one deeper than this one, try to save a little bit of room. Break this, add your hopper, make sure that you're crouched so that your hopper is going into the chest and not into the ground, because, you know, that happens too. And we're going to place temporary blocks right here. Let's add 2 more hoppers going in, and then 2 more hoppers going in. Sort of starting to mirror that a little bit. I'm going to put chests right there. Alright, so that's how we get this one going, and we need to get into here, anything that we're going to use for it. So smokers, blast furnace, composter. Ooh, okay. So let's go ahead and start with a composter, I guess. It doesn't really matter which one we're going to start with. And follow this little ring here, because this all goes in a circle. Okay. So you see how this piston's going to push out. It's going to push them around and just keep going in a circle like that. That's what we're going for here. And we need to keep one open space, otherwise it doesn't get cycled around and it'll just like kind of be stalled there. How many does that go out? We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4 by 3. Also, make sure that you're always standing the same direction, or your furnaces are gonna like show up wonky whenever they move around. 1, 2. Blank. This one's gonna be our blank spot, and then we're gonna go blast furnace. So we got composter, smoker, blast furnace. And we'll need regular furnace. And then we'll need a filler block for the end. So we'll just use planks, I guess. Alright, now that we got that in, we need to start placing pistons in the right direction. We want it to push this way, and then from here we want it to push this way, and then from here we want it to push this way, and then from here we want it to push that way. And then you're going to need some obsidian. Obsidian's the only thing that I know of that can really stop these, because if it's not going to the max length, it's going to just like, once this goes, it's just going to push them out this way. So put a piece of obsidian right here so that once it pushes against here, it'll stop right here and it's not going to push it any further. You're going to put one right here. And get your obsidian right here so that whenever you're pushing right here, right here, right here, it's not going to go any further than here. And then as this one's pushing this way, you're going to put one right, a piece of obsidian right here so that it doesn't go too far this way. And then the last one's going to be right here so that it doesn't go too far this way. Okay? And that's pretty much all that takes to get that going, and pretty much the rest of it right now is just wiring it up. This one has an observer clock, but that was before I had made my little fancy at-home or homemade, I guess, my design of a clock. The 3-pulse clock. So we're gonna make that one instead this time. I prefer that to any other clock nowadays. Okay, and then we'll need, I guess we don't even need a lever. So we're gonna go ahead and make this clock real quickly. And to do that, start by making a 4x2 tall little block, just like that. This isn't going to be too fancy. I'll tighten up the aesthetics of it next time I go through and make an update of it. But so once you got this 4x2 or 2x2, I'm sorry, it's not 4x2. Break that redstone torch. Go catty corner to it. Do that, and then break this one here and this one here. So this is the clock. This is what this clock looks like right here. This is how you get this going. Piece of redstone, and then you'll see right there, that's actually how that clock moves. That's what happens is you got this here, this activates this, activates this, which activates this, which turns this off, and when it turns this off, then it deactivates this, and it's just this and this on both sides, right? So that's how that clock works. And what we'll do, I guess, is just a little bit of fill-in work here. We'll just walk this down. This would be the last one right here. So that's how you get that going. I do want to try something real fast before here, let's break this clock. If you make the smaller version of this clock, it won't be stable and it won't stay repeating like a clock does, but that might actually be beneficial if you're looking for something like this. So I want to try that real fast, just see how that works. I thought it would work, but I guess not. That's a bummer. So that's how you'll get that going. If you want to stop it, you could just either break this torch to turn it off, or you can put a little lever on here and then just make it lever activated. That's completely up to you. I try to stay away from adding on extra stuff, so that's why I stay away from like the levers and the buttons like that, just because it's a little bit more costly, and I'm trying to find any way I can to cut costs. Oh, we got a stall. What happened? Uh-oh. Let's diagnose this problem real fast. Oh, okay. So you see how this is lit? That's no bueno. We need to make it off to the side to where it's not lit. So what we'll do is we will put it right... I guess we could use this too. Didn't mean to do that. So this isn't going to be the most aesthetically pleasing, and I'm sorry, but I'm sure you guys can make it look a lot prettier than what I'd make it. So there. That'll fix that problem. You don't want to keep that that redstone activated when it's off. And yeah, that's how that works. Go to, it's like dried kelp blocks or whatever those are. So this is where your coal and your kelp blocks go and stuff like that. See if you wanted to do I guess cobblestone. I don't know why this is, that's terrible. Why does that look like that? So say we're making stone, get them going in there. I don't think you can get them in the blast furnace, right? No. Okay, so they won't fit in nothing else either. Also, as a little side note, if you're moving this around, your stuff's not going to cook evenly, so you want to like make sure this is stopped as much as possible. But yeah, so you'll get them going, cooking here, drop down here, and that's the whole concept of the whole thing. Now let's go ahead and make this one. This one is my favorite version of it. Was there anything else that we need to look at on this one before we go? I don't think so. I mean, it's up and going, and that was a pretty straightforward way of showing you how to do it. So let's go ahead and start it over on this one. This one's super easy to make, if I don't crash my phone. Start with the chests. And hoppers. Dig a hole, chest, hopper. Make sure that you're crouched again so that you're going, oops, let's flip that. Alright. Put a smoker and a smoker. Add a hopper, add a hopper. Add a hopper, add a hopper, add a chest, and add a chest, and add a chest, add a chest. So this is that. It's the same thing. If you, there, I'm gonna get a pickaxe real fast or whatever I need. I don't even know what I needed. I'm never in survival anymore, but we're gonna go to survival for just a second. And it's the same concept, but it's not an automatic. But if you break these, they do go down into this little hopper here. They get collected down there, and then you could add whatever it else is that you wanted to put in there and just switch them out that way. It's just so much simpler to do it this way. But yeah, at least that's my thoughts. Anywho, I hope you guys like those. I hope that those are kind of something that you could think about using in your own worlds, and let me know about what you think of these designs and possibly any other ideas for any other designs that you guys might have. If you guys got any ideas for any things, I'll see if I can sort of make them. That's what I like to do here. It's just my little tinker shop. So, all right, have a good day.